Ando and Jackie boy, it's been a little while since the copper ball, the sphere,
Not that long
changed
enough.
our lives. No,
Not long enough.
much like I suppose there are two big moments in the Earth's history when a round object caused such a stir.
Yep, the wheel.
The asteroid.
The
asteroid, bigger than the wheel. The asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Then the wheel. Let's go 3 because the invention of the wheel was huge.
pretty big.
I think we were going to figure the wheel out anyway, but the sphere, the copper sphere, that's a life changer.
Yes.
So my life has been enriched.
It's been a smear on this show.
Not a smear, a sphere. I think
Copper smear.
we've enjoyed so much the abundance of the spheres, and it has changed our lives, and we all feel better for it.
Yep.
Now, putting that to one side for a moment,
Yep.
I would have thought that Instagram, because that's where this all started, these targeted ads hitting me up for, you got to get this sphere, more than meets the eye. Very true. We discovered a lot of different uses for it.
Yeah.
I would have thought that once they detected I'd purchased two, they'd go, okay, this guy's had enough.
We've got him. Yeah.
No, just let him be. He's got it out of his system now. He's bought some stuff. But in fact, they've been targeting me quite a bit more. With more.
That's what I'm saying. I thought they've gone, we've got him. Let's move on to someone else.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought too. Share the ads around because I don't want to be an ad hog. The last thing in the world I want to be is eating up all the ads if someone else wants to see them.
Is it possible that they know that you're a weakling,
A mark.
when it comes
And the hyenas are circling. So
online purchases.
But I, for the good of my family and stuff, because you can't drain and the good of the joint bank account, can't drain that thing, just on frivolous purchases. I myself have raised the bar and gone, right, from now on.
Yes. They don't
the LED hat, they don't know that. They don't know how hard my guard's up.
Yeah.
So I say that by bringing to the table, something has caught thine eye. I just want you to know it obviously has to be good.
Yeah.
For it to catch my eye.
As good as the copper sphere?
Dare I say better? Because
it wasn't hard.
They know, obviously Instagram knows, this guy likes metal shaped things.
Yeah, right.
There's a new thing doing the rounds now that's has been winking at me a bit online.
Would it be in the same room as your copper sphere or would you put it in a different room?
No, same room. And you'd become to be known as that kind of guy that has industrial grade, high finish metal objects on his desk.
What a great thing to be known as.
The sphere, I think we all agree, one of its main properties was the weight, deceptively heavy for that size.
Much heavier.
And all the other stuff that it did, but we enjoyed all the stuff it did. This is a square, a very, very, not copper. I believe it's aluminium, high-grade aircraft quality steel.
Okay.
Highly polished with some matte pieces on it.
It feels like polish is one of the main things main attributes to any of these items because you can't do anything else with it.
Well, that's a bit unfair.
Okay.
But
what is it? What's it advertised as?
It's a square. It's a very satisfying square.
Is that what it says? A satisfying square.
Very satisfying desk square that can flip end to end, and it's obviously got a sort of a flat.
Any square can flip end to end.
No, not this one though. When you see the shape, not like this one.
Okay, not like this one.
Jack, I'm going to hand it over to you. Okay. You just have a look at that. I'm just read out some of the things on the ad there. Precision machine.
It looks like.
Well, it's a flippy square. It's a square that flips end to end, and you can flip it from one hand to the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Create competition is one of the things.
You can have two of them that flip against each other.
You can use any object to create a competition.
No.
Fits in any pocket.
Yep, this is very small.
That's not true.
Playful.
Yep.
That's also not true that it's...
Mesmerizing. So it's like they're using it as a spinning top sometimes, and then, yes, obviously we heard about the
sharp edge.
No, a good question, Andy. No, it's completely safe for kids. It's a beveled edge.
A beveled edge.
And it can flip end on end. Did you see the leather sleeve?
I did, yeah. It's got its own little leather sleeve.
Right.
There you go.
It's like he's using it really as a tech deck. Do you remember tech decks?
No.
That's cool as well. You can master your own tricks, and it flips sort of end to end. I am.
Oh my gosh! No.
Very interested in this.
So it's more in the fidget spinner realm.
Yeah, it seems like a fidget spinner.
Well, it's up to you how you want to use it. I mean, that's the beauty of it here. Whereas the sphere it's a personal piece. The sphere, I believe, this is
what's
more.
What's it called?
I've just been calling it a flippy square, the flipping square. And it can flip end on end too. That's the beauty of it. Like because it's a square, every edge is also an end. So you kind of good value for money there in a sense that you got 4 tops, 4 bottoms, 4 sides.
I don't want anything to do with this one.
I'm interested. No. And I thought, and I said, I knew there could be a bit of disagreement.
So I was just trying to see if it actually has a name. The inventors haven't even thought of a name yet. That's how quickly they've rushed this thing
I'm
out.
sensing a little bit of column A, column B here, and that's why I thought maybe we could settle our differences over a rap. Oh, here we go. Here's a beat. Uh-oh.
Hey, my boys, now we got the copper sphere. You'd think I might be satisfied for a whole year, but while I love that sphere like lice loves hair, I think I have to get a flippy metal square.
Hey, Haim, it's me, your conscience, Andy Lee. That square is literally a thing no one needs. I'm trying to put it simply and I'm trying not to swear. You didn't need the ball and you don't need the square.
Well, if it isn't the old party pooper Andy Lee, don't just come and blow ciggy smoke on me.
I didn't.
It's gonna be so cool and you won't believe how fresh I look when I crack that leather sleeve.
Somehow you found a thing worse than the ball. It's something that does less than anything at all.
It flips and it flops and it stands on its top, and the list of things it can do won't stop.
But the list has stops, that's all it can do. And you can't really count flip and flop as two.
Hey man, maybe you're getting sick of golf. Maybe the square could fill that big wide
I
golf.
won't mention you rhymed golf with golf. And by the way, I'm not getting sick of golf.
Well, now who's rhymed golf with golf? If this was golf, you would have lost at golf.
Well, I won't lose the game of laughing at you, because if you buy that square, that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna master new moves and tricks so you can eat a bag of superior
Guys, it's just a small metal square. Let's not ruin what we have, that's rare. I know Haim's spendy, but he's not that dumb. I think this whole thing's just been a bit of fun. So
I bought four. I bought 4 squares.
I knew it.
No.
What a waste of
To make one mega square.
Why 4?
Buy 3, get 1 free. And buy
was that
2,
true?
50%. Yes.
No, I think you're making it up
No,
to make it look like you got
there's
a good
actually
deal.
a lot of deals on the website. I'm not saying they're not popular. They're selling like hotcakes, but at the same time, the company is also very generous as a thank you for the demand that they're experiencing. Ando, last week I brought it to the team's attention that now that the internet knows I'm interested in copper spheres, they have obviously in the algorithm, I now fit the profile of someone that would buy any kind of mesmerizing metal object that lives on your desk. Talked about the Flippy Squares.
Yep, you expressed interest in the Flippy Squares. Jack and I definitely tried to convince you otherwise.
It was too late.
And then you revealed that you had bought them.
3 for the price of 2.
Wow.
Which means
What was the price?
they were 30% off. And I think they were 50% off.
Right.
As a thank you to how successfully they're selling.
It was 3 for the price of 2.
At 50% off.
So,
So really
yeah.
3 for the price of 1.
Wow. So no one wants these then. That's what
you're not listening to me. As a thank you to how successfully they're selling.
Right.
So the owners of the Flippy Square Inc. have obviously gone, blew us away beyond our wildest dreams, heavily discounted to get rid of the rest. Oh no, to gift them.
gift
the public. Now that we're satisfied, we've covered our costs. We would like the public to enjoy at a low price.
But basic economics, the price equilibrium states that if there's supply and demand,
But
yeah.
this is not basic.
It
This
seems like
this is
demand-
mesmerizing economics.
So it seems like demand is low and supply is high.
That's how they work in the flipping industry. They're flipping that model.
Okay.
So they've flipped it. So they've gone demand is high. Let's treat everyone, especially in these trying times, with a good bargain as a thank you to the world. So
have they come?
there it is.
There it is.
Now, Jack, I want you to watch for the first time. Small square. What are we talking? Probably about, I don't know, 6 centimeters.
Yeah.
Squared.
Matchbox-ish.
So it's got a kind of a it's engineered. It's high, very high grade aeronautical quality engineering.
It's stainless steel.
It is. I think these are steel.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they were from the ad last week, Jack?
I can't remember.
Saying in the pack.
I can't remember.
Let's say it
look
could be
like
a high grade aluminium.
Okay.
Could be very high grade aluminium. Watch this.
Oh yeah, it flips over on end.
Yep. So it sort of flips one way, flips back.
So it's like a little silver tile.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You've got to get the hang of it. But geez, when it starts flipping, it's quite
So it flips like 3 times.
well, it's mesmerizing. Well, you get better at it. That's the fun. How many did you get last time?
Yep.
And then try and beat that.
So it's kind of like a really expensive fidget spinner.
It's not expensive. That's the great bit. These were, I think, all up, we're talking $10 a square.
Oh, right.
So, and I've already had hundreds of dollars of fun out of it, and I only got it 2 days ago. So at this rate, I will be talking. I'll be $20,000 in the black by the end of the year.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I just keep
Of
having fun at this
Yes.
rate, and I've hardly touched it.
Yeah.
So imagine if I spent a whole day having fun with it. I'll be up thousands by the end of the day. Now, I got him out at home, and I was very, the household was very excited. And
Your wife didn't care at all.
there'd been some talk. Well, I think I got it at a bad time because I recorded. I thought I'll just record getting this out, and I'll capture the
that's
mesmerization
nice. Yeah.
from Zoe. So I chucked my phone on to record, just left it on the bench. Now, it's noisy. I'm getting dinner ready. Zoe's sort of sitting opposite me. She's having a drink. Kids, there's a fair bit of kid yelling in the background, but you can pick up a few of Zoe's vibes here.
Lame shit for some bored business guy on his desk.
No.
That's so shit. At least the copper balls felt nice.
I did, didn't they? So you can hear Rudy screaming with excitement at the end. He's like, yes, it's here.
From Mike, I could make out it's lame shit that some boring business owner would have on his desk or something like that.
I had a few positives in there for the copper ball, which is nice to hear from Zoe.
She said that made the copper ball look good.
No,
but that's not.
so it was sort of her still remembering fondly the copper ball, which is great because that was a big investment for the household. Then there was more.
Are you spending business money on this or our money?
I think business money.
No.
I'll just take some money out of Andy's account. I might need a small reimbursement from the joint account.
So she asked whether it's business money or our money.
Yeah.
I think business money, no. No. There's a no from me.
Well, at the moment, but I will have to access the joint account for some light reimbursing.
There will be no light or heavy reimbursement.
Well, then,
And just so you know, I've told Phil, our accounts guy, yes, I have, to
I've
not.
told Phil you're drunk. But you're drunk at the moment, so not to listen to you.
I've told Phil.
I've told Phil you've been on the 2-month bender.
After the IOU $1 coins,
Yep.
I told Phil that you've got to be stopped and he has to run anything by me for any type of reimbursement or joint purchase.
Okay. Well, I'll deal with that off air. But then I thought maybe I'm dealing with the wrong target market here. So I go to Sunny. Hey, check this out.
Okay,
Look at
good.
this. It's hard to hear.
Oh, is that good? Thanks, mate.
Tough to hear. He says super awesome. I've slowed it down.
Oh, does he?
He does. I've slowed it down and stretched it out. Okay, so I go, how was that? And he, no forcing. What does he say? Super. So another slam dunk from Blakey in the household, bringing and everyone thinks I'm just sitting in the other room.
Yeah.
They will go, what do you do, mate? Like, what's
What do
your
you do all
job?
day?
And then they realise, oh, okay, you're scouring the internet for mesmerising
Okay,
stuff.
so you got 3 of them.
And you guys have one each.
I would not like one.
Well, you've got one.
Don't you want to go at least though, Andy? Seeing it, like I would like
On
to flip
principle,
it
he
over
doesn't,
on
but I'm going to give it to him and you will take it home.
I'll have a go.
I'm not making this an essay contest.
No.
These are gifts. These are gifts.
That's actually better. Actually, you've if I've accepted a gift from from a mate,
And look at the quality of these. You know, a lot of it's written in Chinese, but the quality is.
Yeah.
You get the gist from the packaging that. I mean, I obviously can't speak Mandarin. I think that is, but I assume
use
these.
by date on the back of it.
Why do they expire in November?
So peculiar.
So no, maybe it's and that adds to the fun, doesn't it? So it's this like mystery square. But play with it now because who knows when it will expire.